Welcome to another episode of the Open Up Podcast, a podcast presented by Jay, where we open up everything but white bitches. You know what I hated in school, what I'm about to do right now? I hate when the student answers the question, and then somebody else has their hand raised up, and then the teacher calls on that nigga, and that nigga's like, yeah, it's a piggyback off what this person just said. I hate that shit, but I'm about to do it right now. Somebody else who has one of the best podcasts out besides me, because I like to look at the competition and see who's actually spitting that shit, is Candace Owens. Her podcast is fire. Y'all might not like it, it's too damn bad. That's too damn bad. But she has a really good podcast, and she hit on something that I want to hit on. She said Taylor Swift is a Karen. Woo! He's speaking facts. To this day, she's speaking facts, I promise you. Taylor Swift is a modern Karen. She's a millennial Karen. She's a new Karen. She's always been that way, and she always will be that way. That's why it's so hard for black folks to really fuck with her. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. This bitch, man, be pissing me off. This bitch be pissing me off, my nigga. She's always crying about somebody, specifically a man. She's always crying about somebody, and then she uses her fucking big ass fan base, which is one of the most divisive fan bases in the world, that she has weaponized, and she gets them to attack people. No matter what the fuck is going on in the world, everything has to be centered around her and her relationships. Look at it right now. There's wars going on. Everything's Travis and Taylor. But everybody she's ever dated has got hated on from her fans after the fact. Everybody she's ever did business with has got hated on after the fact. To the point where, you can go out with Taylor, and if y'all don't work out, you gotta put everything on private. You gotta move to a new crib, off rip. That's if you're in bad standings with her. If you're in good standings, it's already difficult. Travis Scott said he had to move houses, and as soon as Travis Kelce said he had to move houses, and as soon as he moved, the very first night in the new crib, somebody knocked on the back door. That fan base is insane, and they're okay with being insane. They're okay with being wild. They're mentally unstable. But what I'm getting at is every single person Taylor has brought up, whether it be Kanye or Scooter Braun or fucking, what's that white dude who plays the guitar? Everybody she's dated. John Mayer. I know that nigga from Chappelle's Show. At all places. But as soon as Taylor gets out of their lives, their lives become a living hell because of their fan base. And it's alright, she's not the only fan base who has fan bases like this. The Beehive is, Nicki Minaj, whatever the fuck they call it is. A lot of fan bases are like this. That just happens in the world. You shouldn't never weaponize. You should always be humble with your fan base, like your boy over here. You feel me? Give him recommendations. Don't live in America. Don't hit a white bitch. Those are recommendations. You never tell them what to do. But this bitch, what she does is she'll make herself seem like the victim, as women do, in every single fucking matter of the fact. Every single matter, she's a victim. Where a lot of the same men have to just take responsibility or accountability of the shit they sign. Sign that contract, I gotta just thug it out, or I gotta buy it out. This is a predatory contract, I did this when I was this and that, whatever. And then her whole fan base will go fight. Damn, nigga, this construction is pissing me off. Her whole entire fan base will go at that person. Scooter Braun, John Mayer. She breaks up with Travis Kelce. It's a wrap for that nigga. Chiefs will be the most hated team and devalued team in the league. I promise you. And then winning Super Bowl is going to get way more tougher because home games is going to be like away games. If Travis Scott breaks up with Taylor Swift, it's going to get bad. It's going to get bad in there. And she's okay with the shit because nobody tells her that it's not okay. Nobody tells Karens that what they're doing is wrong. Unfortunately, a lot of Karens, they just argue with people until people walk away. And it pisses me off. Sometimes you just need to slap a bitch. I'm playing. YouTube. And only YouTube. But I feel as if you can't be running around with a fan base who at any moment is ready to quote unquote regulate shit for your emotions. That's so unhealthy. These parasocial relationships, they're pretty unhealthy to an extent. They all right, but then sometimes they go way overboard. And I feel like she plays into these relationships. She knows how much people love her and will fight for her and go at bat for her no matter what country she's in. And so she'll use these relationships with people and put out PR statements that make her seem like she was the victim, that she didn't know what was going on, that her little innocent heart and innocent mind was hurt. At some point, you got to be an adult. 35 years old, 40 in 4 years, 5 years. At some point, you have to be in a, damn, she might be 40 in 4 years. At some point, you have to be an adult and say, I signed that contract. I messed up that relationship. I wasn't loyal. I wasn't faithful. I wasn't the most supportive person. But to make it seem like everything is everyone else's fault but yours, and then go sell out stadiums to get niggas to watch the Super Bowl and shit like that, is so immature of you. It's very immature. And Swifties, you can get mad at me, but all you doing is making me more money. Come on, keep saying that name, baby. J. Kyrie Slaughter. Put your chest into it. Say it sexy like I do. J. Kyrie Slaughter. Go ahead, baby. All you doing is making me richer. But I'm just being honest with y'all. A lot of celebrities, especially the big ones at the top, they need to be humbled. They need to be told the truth about themselves. They need to look at their actions from a different point of view than what they look at. I was gonna say it's subjective or objective, but I'm just tired of them words right now. I need to look at their actions from a bird's eye point of view and say, this wasn't right. I probably shouldn't do that. A lot of women tend to usually not do that till later on in life. When, you know, shit hits the fan, then they actually look back and take accountability and reevaluate their actions and shit like that, which is unfortunate. But I'm here to tell this white woman right now, she needs to stop using her fan base to escalate shit further than it has to go. Dead ass. These PR statements, they're trash. Use the internet. That whole Kim Kanye situation was crazy. I remember that shit when she was like, I didn't say that shit was okay. And he dropped the song, and then this nigga was like, bitch, I recorded you. Shut up. And then the problem was the fact that he recorded her. Not the fact that she was lying. All of a sudden the conversation switched to, you're not supposed to be recording people. Oh, I'm not supposed to be recording people. Well, if I couldn't record this, if I couldn't record this motherfucker, y'all would have just ran with this lie. Like the Monique Tyler Perry phone call situation. That's why it's important to record shit. But she would have put up that PR statement and it would have made Kanye look so stupid. I mean, he's a black man. Nobody gonna believe this nigga. And the fact that Kim, you know, she was a little petty enough or quote unquote smart enough to say, I'm gonna record this phone call with this bitch real quick and drop it. It just shows you how quick she is to just lie. And then she said stupid shit like, yeah, that whole situation with Kim gave me trauma. I had to move because you got caught in a lie? Take accountability. All right, I apologize. I lied. I'm sorry for what I said. It wasn't the truth. Yes, he called me about the phone call. He told me every single lyric he was going to say. I said it was okay. Don't be upset with him. I said it was okay. But since she bows down to her Swifties, her army, you know, since she always wants to be in their good grace so they can do her bidding, she's constantly going to tell lies. The realest nigga in the world is one that says, I'm going to be honest no matter what I lose or who I lose. That's the realest nigga in the world. Damn, is Kanye the realest nigga in the world? Damn, Kanye West might be the realest nigga in the world. Fuck. Thought it was me. It's a dark-skinned nigga. I'm playing. I'm not trying to cape for Kanye West. I'm not at all. But and it starts to get windy. I wish I had a cape on right now. We'll be blown in the wind like this nigga is caping. But at least Kanye West can stand on what the fuck he's saying. You know, at least he says what he believes and it comes from his heart. It might not be what y'all want to hear. Some of it anti-Semitic or anti-whatever the fuck that nigga is nowadays. It might not be what you want to hear, but at least he's honest and tells his truths. You know, and no matter who he loses, he's still gonna be the person he is. I was pissed as fuck when Kanye said black people chose slavery or slavery was a choice. I stopped listening to that nigga. I heard the next album because I was fucking a bad bitch. And she was just like, Jay, play this album, please. I'll give you head. And I was like, damn. That nigga can't turn down heads. I think that was the cover that said being bipolar. I'm bipolar. I love it. I don't know what the album was, but I know I never just was run out trying to play a Kanye song. After that, he was honest and he lost me as a fan. Kanye West to me when I was a kid, Kanye, Kobe, Iverson, Shaq, a lot of these niggas, my nigga, they was like superheroes. Like no bullshit. These niggas were like superheroes to me. You just wanted to be around these niggas. You thought these niggas were just the geniuses that they were going to change the fucking world. I always thought that shit. Feel me? Growing up in a 1-bedroom apartment, hearing songs like Touch the Sky, it gave you hope, my nigga, that you can change the world, my nigga. And so to see this nigga say slavery was a choice, it really turned off a lot of black folks to him. But he was still speaking what he felt, and you have to respect the man for that. I don't play his music no more. I'm not gonna wear his shoes, never have, never thought about it. It will not come across my mind. But I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh man, nigga, fuck that nigga. God damn, it just got windy. I'm never gonna be like, fuck that nigga, he be lying to the world so he can boost his shit. Nah, him saying that, he knew he was gonna lose some fans. He probably gained some fans, but he knew he was gonna lose some fans, and that's real maturity. That's being an adult. Taylor's not gonna say something that she knows is gonna lose her some fans, even if it's her fucking truth. What Kanye said was his fucking truth. Spiritually, I heard that when you hear sirens and you talking, it means you spitting that shit. That's what I heard from these spiritual readers. They was like, if you talking and sirens pull up on you, you mean you talking that shit, and niggas gotta hear it. Niggas gotta hear it. I only been doing this shit for 11 minutes, nigga. It's like, nigga, y'all here, nigga. But yo, what I love about this podcast shit is like, I'm the type of nigga to always change the standards. Like, you know how like you can be in school and teachers be like, you can write a 4 to 6 page essay, but just because it's longer doesn't mean it's better. That's your boy over here. Yeah, I'll write that 4-pager if shit on everybody's 6-page essay. It don't, like, I can drop 20 10-minute episodes. I can drop 20 10-minute episodes. I can drop 50 episodes total. My shit gonna sit on everybody's. Because I'm able to I'm able to put a lot of information into just a few words, you feel me? But back on what I was saying, Taylor Swift is a modern day Karen. And how you approach her is gonna teach you about yourself a lot, honestly, because she's not gonna change as a person anytime soon. I promise you that. And so whether you decide to ignore her, whether you put her on a pedestal, whether you search her name, that's just a reflection of who you are and your values and what you believe in. I don't sit here, I've never played a Taylor Swift song in my life outside of Bad Blood because Kendrick was on it and it was useful to my last link tree. You're not gonna see me playing her. She's the epitome of a white woman. When niggas say, hey man, leave that white woman alone, that white woman is Taylor Swift. You know, I'm not gonna hold you. When I think of Taylor Swift, I think of Emmett Till. Taylor Swift could have easily been the bitch that said Emmett Smith whistled at her and got that nigga killed. They're the same people in my mind. It's just Taylor Swift 35 and the other bitch just died. They're the same person in my mind because that's what the world caters to. Just white women. No matter what they believe in, no matter what they do, they can't do no wrongs. And it's very unfortunate because a lot of the times they be very fucking wrong. Very fucking wrong. And this is also a sentiment to every artist trying to weaponize their fan base. Don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. I remember like that little Holly DDG Chloe situation at the nail salon back on my Twitter days last year. I'm not saying they weaponized her. Yeah, I think DDG did. I think DDG was like, go give her bad reviews. Don't do shit like that. Don't weaponize your fan base because of how you're feeling, because of your emotions. Be mature and handle that shit like an adult. Don't tell a bunch of niggas go attack this person because they didn't agree with you. That's hella fucking childish. That's hella fucking childish. Knowing that these people are emotionally attached to you, you gonna tell them some shit so you look like you're the fucking big dog in town. That makes you actually look way more immature than you try to pose yourself to be. And that's just for everybody. That's not just that situation. That's for everybody. Anybody with fans who's telling people to go do something because of how you feel, cut that shit. Cut that shit. You'll never see me do no shit like that. Even if I don't like somebody. I'm not gonna be like, hey, my nigga, hey. Don't give that nigga all 1-star reviews on Spotify. Go spam that nigga's comment section. And if people start doing shit like that, I'll be like, hey, that's not the way to solve this problem. You know, that's not the way we're gonna solve this. You guys can't do that. That's not grown of you. I don't want my disciples doing shit like that. But that's enough honesty today. Today's the 6th time I made a video. I could have made like an hour and a half episode and was like, nope, fuck all that shit. I'm about to eat, kick back, upload these 3 videos I just made, and then let Friday be Friday. Today's Friday, right? Yeah, today's Friday. I think it's 2 o'clock. I'm about to watch this nigga's Kai score 6 points. Nah, I'm bullshit. I can't watch sports, man. I can't. I wish I could. I wish, like, man, a lot of times, I wish whatever sat me down as a kid to watch a movie or a TV show or a sport, I wish I still had it in me. Those are the good old days when everything in the world ain't shit, but you can just pop up on the bed or on the couch, turn something on, and then just go right into that world. Those days are lost for me. I've grown out of those days. Sometimes I wish they were back, but they're not. So I gotta find new things that interest me. And one thing is just talking shit about Taylor Swift. I'm playing. I love Taylor Swift. I love everybody. And I always think that there always should be a good dose of reality and honesty into this world so everybody can stay humble, everybody can stay grateful, and we can all actually reach for a common goal. But first, we gotta get on the same page to do any of that. I'm gonna get on all this. There's so much noise, nigga. It's like this construction, nigga. There's a helicopter right there. It's windy, and there's a freeway right there, and a bunch of cars and shit. And I'm still saying, ain't no excuses. Ain't no excuse. I'm still getting my shit off. And I ain't ate since 8 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock. I'm finna eat right now. Whew! Yeah. You be doing that shit, Joe. You be getting them videos out, boy. Alright, I'm gonna get up off here for the last time today. Hopefully these 6 videos was enough for today. I cannot wait to reach 52. I'm excited, but I'm not excited because once I reach 52, the job gets more difficult, but it's more behind the scenes. I gotta write a TV show. I don't even want to think about it right now. It's already making me tired. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming to another episode of the Open Up Podcast, a podcast presented by Jay, where we open up everything with white bitches like this white woman in my background. Never will open her up. Never will I ever.